Good afternoon. Review guy here today, and today we're going to be re-lubing and cleaning off a bike chain. Something you need to do if your bike is always in the dirt. It's always good to put a good lubricant on it, at least once a year. I try to do it. And it took me a while to get the lube that you put on it because of the current situation going on. And I finally got it, so I'm going to show you how it's done. First thing you're going to need is some gloves. Before I get that, we're going to get the lube that I'm using. It's by Finish Line. So like I said though, first thing, gloves and some lube. And I need to come over here really quick. Be right back. Right here, a couple towels. I usually use these terry towels to clean it, because you know you'll clean it really well. And this is the lube that we use, or I use. It's a full synthetic wet bike lubricant, and as you can see my towels just went missing, but you want to use this stuff. Been using it for years, works really good. We usually have no problems with it. That's what you want. It doesn't have to necessarily be this particular one. They got like Finish Line, it's by Finish Line. They make 20 different kinds. I think they got one that's like a red instead of green. It's like a Teflon lubricant. I just chose the full synthetic because it's meant for sun, you know, snow, dust, rain, whole 9 yards. And it'll keep that chain really good and lubed, and you know, for the year, for however long you're going to be riding. So first thing I'm going to do right here real quick is put these gloves on, because I don't want to get all this grease all over me. Once you get the stuff on your hands, if you don't have gloves, it will take forever to get them off. It just takes, trust me on this, you have to use lots of stuff. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here and get a towel. I'm going to open this. Just use the little multi-tool that I reviewed a couple times. Rip the plastic off. And like I said, I'm not doing this just yet. First we're going to clean it up. Trying to make it look a little bit presentable. Really, the lubes you honestly put on last. First, I'm just going to clean it real good. The way I do that is, whether I'm doing this like just a quick lube or not, because sometimes during the seasons, I'll do a quick lube. So I'll just get a rag like so and just wipe it down real good. You want to make sure you get all the old grease and the gunk off and the dust, because you don't want to put this back on over used grease, because it'll just gunk it up, and that will absolutely mess your bike up. So what I'm doing here is, like I said, just use this rag, get all the dust off as much as you can. And then we'll start applying the new lube. And I just try to do this, you know, as much, like I said, as much as you can get off. It's not a super big deal if you don't get it all, but see, the problem I've been having with this thing is it's been skipping gears on me, which I can't for the life of me figure it out. Sometimes when you're riding, or when I'm riding it, it'll just jump one gear or the other, and it'll either fall or almost fall. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's called like popping. It pops the gears. And I was thinking it could be my chain, but looking at it, I don't think it's messed up. It looks fine to me. No links are bent, which is a good sign. Could even be maybe the derailleurs. Most likely the derailleurs probably need adjusting, but to save myself time from having to do all that and bring it to the shop during the times we're going through. I mean, they're so far behind. I think they're like 3 weeks behind fixing them. So if that's the case, I'm just going to try to adjust the derailleurs on my own. So as I'm talking to you here, I've probably pretty much hit every link or close to it. And you want to try to also, if you see this dust around here, you just really want to try to get it all out. And then try to maybe get through your derailleurs. Like I said, just get as much as you can. It's not like, you know, gonna kill it to have a little grease on it. And then after I carefully go over it, I'll usually do the thing like this and go for a backspin. It's not necessarily good for it, but it's better to do this. But it's easier to do the backspin. Okay, so that's done. Look at all that grease, folks, that I got off of that. That is gunk that you do not want. Especially if you're going to put over your new grease or your new oil. You just want to make sure, I'm just making sure I've got it good. You don't have to go over it 5 times. I was going over it that one last time because it's been probably a couple of years since I've done this, so just want to make sure I get it really good. And you know, I don't know if this is good for your derailleur or not, but one time I was tempted to put it on your derailleur. So like I'm doing, just going over it, it's probably just ready now. Just move on to the next step. So the next step, you open your grease. And I'm just going to oil, and I'm just going to put a couple drops every couple weeks. You know, just make sure you get all of them. Too much will not hurt it. Now see, now I'm skipping, there we go. Well, when I say too much, you don't want to like OD on it. I mean, I'm not going to like severely OD on this. Just put it like every, you know, spin it for a minute. Basically let me get all the moving parts, and there you have it. Chain has been lubed. So what you do is once you've gone around enough and seen that you didn't skip any of it, you know it's good, then you stop. And like I said, I don't know if this is derailleur too, if I put on a derailleur, but I'm not going to do it just in case. I don't know if it would hurt the derailleur or not. Actually, I think I might, just for the kicks, put it on the back chain part thing here. A couple drops. Trying to figure out why it keeps jumping on me. That could be why it's jumping gears. Okay, there we go. That's all it is, folks. Real simple, easy thing to do. So, there you have it. I successfully moved out the bike chain. And tomorrow, I'm going to go out and ride and see how it does. So let me grab you and just show you up close pictures of what I did. As you can see, there's the chain. It's all lubed. Well folks, that's about all for the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Y'all have a great day. Review Guy out.